Okay, we are going to call to order the regular Board of Directors meeting Monday, August 17th, 2026 at 5:34 PM for the Umpqua Public Transportation District. Roll call.
Doug Hall is not online. Michaela Emerson, not online. Gina Bean,
Present.
Natasha Atkinson,
Here.
Greg Kennerly,
Here.
Bill Hagedorn is absent, and then Phil Morton.
Here.
Thank you.
Right, Michaela, or not Michaela, Natasha, you wanna lead the pledge? I told you. I'm tired. So bad.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm not looking at my notes as I'm trying to do it at the same time. All right, so everybody's had a chance to review the consent agenda. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve the consent agenda as written.
Second.
All right, any discussion? Okay, all those in favor of approving the consent agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Perfect. Any opposed? So consent agenda passes. Jennifer, did you have an ODOT update for us?
Sorry, couldn't find my little microphone there.
All right.
I always can say something fun. I think. Let's see. We have the STIF process starting next Tuesday. We have a STIF kickoff meeting that is on the 25th. So that's going to be put on by Ben Goldberg, our STIF coordinator, and then the applications are going to be open shortly after that. And you have until January of 27 to get those applications or those STIF plans in. You got the estimates about a month ago, I believe. So you have the estimates. We have a legislative session coming up next year, so it's the long legislative session. If you aren't aware, there's been a lot of committee meetings going on regarding transportation that the governor is hosting. There's been a lot of information back and forth, so ODOT's been working quite heavily with those committee members to provide him with details about transit across the state. We do have some additional money that's going to be becoming available. So it's a discretionary grant that's going to start in November. And that'll be for multiple funding sources, including STIF discretionary and some federal. Most of those are capital type projects, except for the STIF discretionary would have some operational availability or pilot projects. We're also working on a 5304 grant, which is planning grants, and that should be coming available sometime this fall. So those are for like your coordinated plans, your transit development plans. If you need to do feasibility studies, fleet transition plans, a variety of plans, any kind of planning type project you can think of, you could utilize those funds for the most part. In addition, we have the training that's coming up. We have several different ADA and civil rights trainings coming up. And we also have the conference, which is November 2nd through the 5th in Seaside this year. And other than that, NTD is kicking off in about 3 weeks, so that's a reporting requirement for transit providers. And then we'll roll right into our quarterly reports in November. And then the holidays. Yippee! There we go, the end of the year. You're all caught up, and I will not be around forever and a day. So, no, just joking. Can't get rid of me. Yeah, any questions for me about the funding or Any other fun things?
No,
There's
don't
nobody in
think
the
so.
audience today.
no, just appreciate the update and you taking the time to be here.
Yeah, anytime. Sorry I'd missed the last one. I was on vacation.
That's
That's all
allowed.
right.
Had a good time.
Good. Has everybody had a chance to review the financials and the general manager report?
Yep, no questions.
Okay, is there any questions? Sherry, I appreciate you taking the time to put in the numbers from Sunshine Park and stuff. And it looks like from what I'm seeing that, yes, even though it's really low utilization, it doesn't cost us a whole lot to continue serving it. And so for the time being, it makes sense to continue it. And again, I just appreciate you being thorough and giving us that. And the same thing, just anybody have any questions on the ridership numbers?
No.
Just fine.
I think we're what, like another year, 2 years away from. 2 years away from where our numbers will actually be more, not necessarily accurate, but won't be skewed because of canceling the line. Okay.
Probably another year.
Year
Because
and a half,
we've been,
yeah.
South County was discontinued in September last year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're coming up on the year, so, yeah. about
another year.
About another year.
Yeah.
I did just submit some information to Jennifer for the legislative session, just talking about the impacts that all the financial instability has had on us and the fact that all the ridership that we spent probably a good 4 years building was destroyed in a year's time.
Mhm.
So about 40%.
Yeah, and I think some of the conversations we had. Or that are being had around the county in general is like, we kind of talked about with the. What people are calling the COVID cliff and just the economic forecast and everything else, I think. It is a commonality across all regions and sectors of business and everything else that these kind of things are. Being seen, and it's a trickle down effect that we didn't necessarily see coming,
Or
so
plan for.
we're planning for.
Yep.
I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
That's okay. Stiff members, so we need to build our stiff plan or we already did that. So we don't need to do a stiff plan.
No, we will have to do we'll have to go through the application process again.
Okay,
We will probably start doing the solicitations for companies that might be,
interested.
interested in applying for some of that money to provide services. So I will be doing that solicitation process as soon as everything opens up and. We'll probably start having some stiff staff meetings and,
And who's currently stiff staff members?
so we have Donis, her husband.
Junior or JR.
Is it full, or do we have enough people?
We have enough.
Okay,
people.
cool, so yeah,
Yeah. I think we still have 7 or 8.
Those states.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually,
Okay, so.
no.
Yeah.
We have,
So,
perfect.
I think we have to have 5. And we
Perfect.
have enough, so
Okay.
we should be okay there.
are we going to apply for the 5304 grant?
We might, yes, I'll have to see what we can apply for, I know
Okay.
that one of the 5339 grants that we thought was the Lono, we applied for the propane vehicles, and I think Jennifer has heard that. Anything Lono is not gonna be put through, so we may, use the 5304 for vehicles that are not Lono. Operationally, it would just be, like Jennifer said, pilot projects, which.
Yeah, the 5304 is just planning.
Just planning.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the 5304 is the planning, the other one, the discretionary grants. The capital, it has capital and operational.
So those would be stiff.
5304, yes, for probably. The transit master plan, or can we use that for our coordinated transportation plan?
Yeah, you can actually use that for a coordinated plan. And then the other thing you might think about doing is if you're looking at doing your master plan again or a transit development plan, that you would apply for a TGM grant because it has the land use element with that. And so that's a different pot of funding from the state. And so your coordinated plan, you're supposed to do every 5 years. The transit development plans are typically your long range plans. So I think yours was like a 20-year horizon or something like that. So while it might not fit your needs right at the moment, it might be worthwhile to wait until next year and apply for TGM. And that's
Okay.
how you funded it in the first place. And they might allow you to do that. So that way you can take advantage of two different pots of money.
Okay. So the 5304 would be for the coordinated transportation plan, and then the TGM would be for the transit master plan?
Mhm. And the other thing to look at is, if you guys are ever thinking about moving or a different property or storage of your vehicles or anything like that, you can do a facility feasibility study. And then that is a really good way to lead into getting like those 5339 funding from the feds for buildings and facilities. So that way you have that feasibility study. You went and looked at all of the requirements and what is needed. And then you have that documentation. So that's another thing to look at as a possibility. This funding pot only has $720,000. And so we are going to be doing another 5304 solicitation, I believe, in 28. So that would be another opportunity to do that type of feasibility study. And there may be more money at that time.
The facility feasibility study, would that be under the 5304, or would that be under the TGM?
It probably could be under both, but I don't know. Right now, the TGM program is funding an awful lot of cities and counties for their updates because of the LCD or the LCDC, DLCD. I was thinking of ACDC, man. No, the land use changes that came about that caused them to have to update their transportation systems plans.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you. And then do we have funds available for people to go to the conference? Cause I know we have to pay for it and then we can apply for a scholarship that then
Sherry's already gone.
reimburse
Right?
in November.
For November,
Yeah.
we have not decided on whether we were gonna do that yet, but we do have some coming, so.
What's the one you're going to?
We're going in October.
Oh, that's right, okay. So that's the one I keep seeing in emails for the scholarship, everything got approved. for the
Yes,
Scholarship.
yeah. We put in pretty much for scholarships for anything
Always.
and everything.
But I know we have, it's always like
Yeah.
a reimbursement, so we have
It
to
is.
actually have funds to.
And it's about a 6-month turnaround.
It's
before we
not
get it back, so
Yeah.
it's not a
sure
sure,
we have.
not a quick process, but we do get it, so. We do put in for it.
Do we have any not on agenda item? Well, I guess you just added them.
That was mine. Somebody else might have some, but those were mine.
Any public comment for on agenda items? I think we only have one person. Okay, not on agenda items. Okay, we will
Okay.
work on adding and building the agenda for the next meeting for Monday, September 21st.
Did you guys have to approve the financial report?
Yes,
Do we?
yes.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
let's go back to that.
do we have a motion to approve the financial report and the general manager report?
So move.
Second.
We've already discussed if there's any further discussion. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, passes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I missed that in here. I looked through. All right, we can consider the meeting adjourned at 5:48.
Thank you very much.
Yay. I person, yeah, that's